The fourth way, joyfully. Jesus was eager to glorify God the Father and to save those who are his. Now, joy of the Lord's joy, is different than maybe what we're thinking about as joy. When we think joy, maybe we think giddy. Maybe we think skipping through a field of daisies, just carefree and tossing things over our shoulder. That's earthly joy. But the joy set before him that the Lord had was a different kind of joy. He was not dour and sour, but he was gentle, cheerful, pleasant. Because let's face it, if the people of that time wanted doom and gloom, they had the Pharisees. And there were some that chose doom and gloom of the Pharisees over the pleasantness and the joy that the Lord had. People were attracted to him. Wherever he went, there were crowds. And it wasn't just because of his healing miracles. He was wonderful to be around. We see a lot in the Gospels, his confrontations with the Pharisees. And boy, was that rough and tumble. Some of the things that he said to the Pharisees. But he limited those strong words for those who misrepresented his Father, for those who was actively seeking the Lord, for those who were left wondering. He was very kind. He was very gentle. He was very caring. You remember the Samaritan woman at the well? Samaritan was like a curse word because they were viewed with disdain by the Jews. And we saw how he reached out to that Samaritan woman. Wonderful example of his gentleness and openness to others. How about the lame man who he healed at the pool of Bethesda? Then later on, he saw him at the synagogue, and he said, "See, you're well." There was excitement in his voice when he saw that man. Jesus was joyful, but not as we would see earthly joy. And think about this. He was joyful in spite of knowing how his earthly ministry would end. I think it's God's mercy toward us that he hides our ending from us. I don't want to know how my life ends, or when it ends, or where it's going to end. Because if I knew, I might want to change it. I don't think might. I will want to change it. And then maybe I'll lay off an extra cheeseburger because might be 5 years down the road. So I will try to interfere with God's plan. I can't, but I will try, and that will be fruitless. So it's his mercy that he doesn't show us and reveal to us the end of our stories. The Lord can come back today for us. Today's a beautiful day for the rapture. Hey, that'd be terrific. I was going to wash my car today, but I'd rather be raptured.